Every morning, millions of people wake up with ambition and yet go to bed with regret. Not because they lack goals and not because they lack intelligence, but because there is a quiet gap between who they want to be and what they actually do when the decisive moment arrives. You know this gap. You feel it when the alarm rings in the dark, when the workout is planned but postponed, when the important task waits patiently in the background, while something inside you hesitates. And in those moments, it is not truly you who hesitates. It is the weaker version of you that steps forward, not broken, not flawed, simply untrained. Modern advice tells you to find motivation, to build habits, to optimize productivity. The samurai never spoke in those terms. They spoke about identity. They understood something that most modern systems overlook. You do not fail because you are weak. You fail because you negotiate with yourself. The samurai built lives where hesitation had no place to grow. They trained in ways that removed inner debate before it could take shape. They designed mornings that silently decided the entire day, and they turned ordinary actions into weapons against procrastination. And here is the uncomfortable truth. If you are ambitious yet internally stuck, you do not need more discipline. You need fewer conversations with yourself. The samurai path does not make you aggressive, and it does not turn you into a machine. It makes you quiet. Quiet enough to act without resistance. Today, you are not going to learn how to push harder. You are going to learn how to remove resistance at its source. And only after that does the story begin. Chapter 1. The moment before thought. The alarm cuts through the darkness at 5:58 a.m. and the room falls silent again. This is not rest. This is the most dangerous moment of the day, when the body is awake enough to move and the mind is awake enough to argue. Most people believe laziness means staying in bed. The samurai knew better. Laziness lives in the narrow seconds between awareness and action, in that fragile window where the mind quietly whispers, just a little longer. They called the training that destroys this window shuyo, discipline before the mind speaks. Not comfort, not motivation. Action taken before excuses can organize themselves. Philip lies still, eyes open, staring at the ceiling, as the familiar voice appears instantly, calm, reasonable, convincing, sounding exactly like him. You worked hard yesterday. 5 minutes won't matter. Tomorrow will be better. This voice has won for years, not because it is loud, but because it sounds intelligent. Then Philippe remembers a line he once read from Miyamoto Musashi. In the moment of decision, there must be no hesitation. The samurai did not wait to feel ready. They moved before thought could interfere. Philip swings his legs out of bed, his feet touching the cold floor immediately. The voice dissolves. Not defeated, but outpaced. No countdown, no inner speech, no emotion required. Shuyo is not about strength. It is about speed, because the fastest action always defeats the strongest excuse. Chapter 2. When life becomes training, Philip does not rush. He has learned that rushing is merely chaos, wearing the mask of urgency. He moves slowly through the bathroom, brushing his teeth with attention, feeling the movement of his hands, noticing when his thoughts wander, and calmly bringing them back. The samurai believed the day does not truly begin. It continues, from the very first conscious movement onward. Making the bed is not hygiene, it is alignment. Philip smooths the sheets carefully, in the same order, with the same motion every single morning. The samurai called this Budo, turning the ordinary into the dojo. The way, a life where nothing is neutral, where every action either trains you or slowly weakens you. People often ask why discipline collapses under pressure. The samurai answered simply, because it was never trained in peace. Philip chooses 3 actions each morning, always identical with no exceptions. Because exceptions reopen negotiation, and negotiation reintroduces the weaker self. When small things become sacred, big things quietly lose their power. Chapter 3. Seeking what you avoid. The shower runs, warm steam filling the room, and Philip already knows what comes next. Resistance rises instantly. Cold water is unnecessary. You have already done enough. This is the lie. Avoidance always disguises itself as reason. The samurai left safety on purpose. They traveled without comfort, without certainty, testing themselves against hunger, cold, and doubt. They called this journey Musashi, voluntary discomfort. The warrior's pilgrimage. Philip's pilgrimage lasts only 3 minutes. He turns the handle. Cold water crashes over his skin, his breath tightening, his body panicking, his mind screaming for escape. And then, gradually, something changes. Not peace, control. He stays, not to prove toughness, but to remember who decides. The samurai understood this deeply. The thing you avoid is never the real enemy. The real enemy is the version of you that learns it can always escape. Philip steps out of the shower steady, awake in a deeper, quieter way. Confidence is not built through comfort. It is built by surviving yourself. Chapter 4. When the rule disappears, weeks pass, then months. The routine does not excite Philip, which is precisely why it works. At first, he follows the rules mechanically, without inspiration or emotion. This is shu, imitation. Then small adjustments appear naturally, as understanding replaces effort. This is ha. And one morning, something changes. The alarm rings. There is no pause, no thought. His body moves before awareness arrives. This is transcendence. Discipline no longer feels like discipline. It feels inevitable, like gravity. Musashi did not win because he reacted faster. He won because there was no separation between decision and movement. He became the sword. Philip was never building a routine. He was quietly dissolving an old identity. One morning, the alarm rings again. Same sound, same darkness. Philip stands without effort. There is nothing to overcome, nothing to prove. Outside, the sky begins to lighten. He steps forward calmly, and for a brief moment, he tries to remember the person who used to negotiate with the morning. The memory does not arrive. Only silence remains, and in that silence, the day is already won.